Anything that giggles and maintains eye contact while shitting in its pants can't be trusted. Little update since the last video where I showed you all the hazards of trying to make money by reselling baby stuff. I sold not one, but 2 of the pack and plays for like $0 worth of profit. But that means that I have more room now to unpack the rest of the pallet. So now I have even more baby swag for sale. This is 360 degrees of complete distraction. Like, you don't even have to talk or touch your kid ever again. You just put the little bastard in here, and I guess they bounce up and down until they projectile vomit all over your house. It has, if anything, reminded me of one of the long list of reasons why I don't want to have kids. Although when you get to be my age, people like to shame you into the idea of having kids. They'll say, you know, when you get to 35, you become high risk. High risk for what? Do your lady parts detach from the mothership and like the bottom drops out and all your lady accessories are just like hanging out there and you've got to like tack them back up every morning because you're so old and waited so long to have kids? Like if you go out on a jog, do you have to like pick them up and hold them like a water jug while you're running? I mean, give me a break. Some of us just don't want to have kids, okay? I'm just not a baby person. I just don't want them. Anything that giggles and maintains eye contact while shitting in its pants can't be trusted. Babies just have shifty motives. I just don't want kids, okay? I just want to sell this stuff and get it out of here. All right, well, we're waiting for all this baby crap to sell. Let's get back to the more important topic, which is the van. Tomorrow, the babe bus goes to the second electrician who tells me that he can get it right. He has my wish list. We've talked about it. We've looked at it. We've ordered parts for it. So say a little prayer or whatever you believe in that over the course of this weekend, the electric on the babe bus will finally get done. I already told him that I will be videoing the whole thing. So the 6,000 or however many of you subscribe to this channel, the most important people on the internet will be watching his every move. So no screwing up. Past couple days, I sealed the joints of where all the plywood is with some joint compound and effectively got it up my nose and in my eyelashes, and I looked like I was doing cocaine in that van. And then I also got the primer on the walls and on anything that was plywood except the floors, and I used a mold resistant or mold killing primer for the wood, and I only did that because everyone seems to freak out about mold, mildew, and moisture in a van, so why the hell not? I'm about to go out and do the epoxy for the countertops. I hate epoxy. It's scary shit. It's really fickle if you don't have the right temperature, and I've been waiting for a warm day to do this, and I think I'm gonna be waiting until July if I wait any longer. Before we start all that, I noticed that on the video about the dumpster fire that is the electric in the van, that if I could have said nothing else except the phrase side boob and the internet would have been thrilled. I don't know what it is about side boob that got you all so happy. There's so much side boob in some of these van videos. I mean, like, that is, they could just go without the van. Just shoot your boob. I mean, that seems to be what gets you subscribers, right? That is not gonna happen in the babe bus. Just forget about it. But for whatever reason, I said side boob in the last video and broke the internet. And so, going on this boob theme, right? We had side boob, and then in the last video, we had breast pumps, or whatever those things are called. I got a package in the mail today from my mom, and in it were these things. First of all, what is my mom doing buying stuff like this? Second of all, why is my mom sending me stuff like this? What is the point of these? I've never understood why women pay to get these dramatic fancy bras. First of all, once it's on you, you can't see any of this. And the more fancy they get, the more uncomfortable they are. So it's not for you. These kinds of things are strictly for some dude. And experience tells me that most men just want these off and don't care about these stupid designs that we pay so much money for. historically, I have never willingly agreed to take off my bra and some guy been like, oh no, it doesn't have lace. I'm not into it anymore. That's never happened. So since you all are into side boob, that seems to be like the big thing on this channel now, is that I talk about side boob. You know, I'm here to serve my audience, right? And so, so this is, ow. This is as close to side boob as you're ever going to get on this channel. Oh my God. One. Oh, that's why. Okay. See, men, this is what it's like every day to be a female. Why can't I get this to... There's... Ugh. Okay. Yep. So if I was like the other van channels, what I would do is I would push the girls up, which there's not much to push up when you have Skittle tits. They get like cleavage and then the side boob over here, right? And then they cook in their van and like people love it and give them money and I don't know, they get lots of views. For your viewing pleasure, since you weirdos seem to like this sort of thing, I'm gonna go epoxy my countertops in my side boob bra that my mom sent me. Oh, look at that. By this point in the video, I should have at least 5,000 more subscribers than I did before side boob. Okay. Is it hard to take me seriously wearing this? All right, so let's follow the directions. Men, this is something new for you. These are called directions. We, women, follow them. You gotta use a digital scale for this because the ratios of volume of the hardener and the resin have to be exactly the same or you will have a shit show on your hands. If I accidentally epoxy this bra to my jacket, you all are buying me a new jacket. Once you pour this stuff, you then have the enviable task in the winter of standing here in the cold for hours, keeping the van warm enough. I did have a space heater and it blew, so now I get to stand here and keep this damn thing warm because epoxy needs a certain temperature to set at, and it's dark now and the temperature is dropping, so I'm in for a real night of fun out in the babe bus. But if this does not set correctly, it will stay tacky and gooey and yucky and yeah, so there's a lot more work to be done on here. I did have to remove the bra for safety reasons because I kept bending over and if I accidentally sealed my chest to this or to the bra, to the jacket, nobody pays me enough money to have to explain that to a doctor or a seamstress, so we're not going to do that. The bra came off, but I think that that is a good look for me, and I think that I've really been inspired by these other van people and their lack of clothing altogether. So, you know, maybe I'll get like a glittery thong and wear that outside my sweatpants. Like, really try to embrace this van life thing. I've got a couple more hours of standing here with a hairdryer on steroids to keep this thing at the right temperature and hope to God that it sets. And let's all just say a little prayer for the bus, the babe bus, and its owner, and the electrician, because if this thing doesn't start getting wired tomorrow, I will set something on fire. I will see you all later.